everyone, welcome back to OCR Aviation. My name is Anna Crawley. I'm with the head mechanic Miguel at OCR. Today we're excited to show you how to do a hot compression check on a beautiful Columbia 400 today.
Disconnecting the spark plug leads.
And why
first,
is that?
And then I'm going to be removing the spark plugs themselves.
Okay.
So that way we can install the adapter for the compression test. The hotter the better, because when things are hotter, they can compress better.
Okay.
Whereas when they're cold, the metal is contracted differently than when it's fully at operating temperature. Metal expands and contracts when it gets hotter and when it cools off.
Okay.
So you could have potential leakage at a colder temperature. If you do this at a cold temp, you could have potential leakage that may not be there when you do it at a higher temp. So like you may get like a 50 reading when it's cold.
Okay.
Then you do it hot and it's
100,
65.
Okay.
And then it's a good passing number.
Perfect.
Intake, compression, ignition, and exhaust. Stages of the cylinder, essentially.
Okay.
You got intake, the piston moves down and draws air in through the intake valve, which is then opening. And then the piston will move up and the intake valve will close and start the compression stroke.
Okay.
And then once it gets to the very top, or near the top, the igniters will fire, and it'll be a little bit of fuel mixture in there that's already been injected, and that'll ignite, and that'll push the cylinder or the piston back down, creating what we call a power stroke. And then the piston will work itself back up. The exhaust valve will open, and then it just shoots out the exhaust and overboard.
Are these the intake and exhaust valves covered?
Essentially, yes. You got this side right here is an intake, and this side is an exhaust.
How do you know which one's intake and exhaust from visually looking outside here?
Where the exhaust is plugging into the cylinder, that whole side, there's going to be a valve, spring, a lifter rod, the push rod. That's all the exhaust side. And then this one, the intake tube on top, coming on this side of the cylinder. Everything on this side is the intake.
So Dane, is this shock mount right here?
Engine mount, shock mount, yeah.
Perfect. And what's that for?
When it's physically mounting the engine to the engine frame, rubber part is like a vibration dampener.
So now you're putting in the adapter to...
That'll be able to get it to a compression stroke. A lot of people usually just use one. So the more you kind of set up at once, the quicker you can do it.
Okay.
So if you have 6, you can put one in each cylinder and just kind of pop each one and move about your day.
Got it.
We're putting, it's just how much air the cylinder can hold.
Okay.
We're gonna put in 80 PSI.
Okay.
And we're gonna see how much comes out.
Okay.
So like, that's why there's 2 gauges on here. There's one for how much goes in, and then one for how much is coming out of the cylinder. And we can determine a passing number based on this orifice. When we turn it on, or we have this set to 80, and we turn this on, set this 80. About 42, 43-ish. So that's our minimum number for today.
Got it.
That number can change daily. Tomorrow it could be 42.
Interesting.
It could be 44 based on the temperature, humidity, pressure. But generally it's around that area in this area, 42, 43. If we see anything that's 42 or 43 or above is technically passing. Now we will start investigating when it's like high 50s. We're going to start like, hey, what's going on? Is something, piston rings or whatever the case may be. We'll start looking, a little bit more. 60, 70, we're fine with that.
Got it.
But it starts getting lower, then we'll start digging a little more. Compression stroke, and then get it somewhat top dead center as close as I can. Feeling for air blowing out of this tube.
Got it.
I was holding my thumb over it. So
Yes.
I don't know if you
Feel
heard the air kind of rush out.
Yes.
That was compression.
Got it.
You can feel the difference between compression when it's blowing.
Yes.
Or the
Versus
intake when
intake
it's sucking.
sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And so where you want the piston head to be is at the very top of the cylinder?
Gonna like near top dead center in this case. In this case, gate's a little off. So we're losing currently 10 PSI.
Got it.
So, but 70 out of 80 is a good number. Always the case for Continental, the back right cylinder is always gonna be number one. And it's 1, 3, 5, and then the opposite, 2 in the back, 4, 6 up front.
Okay.
It's always that way for Continental. Blowing. Top center, close enough to top dead center.
So basically, what are the clicks telling you when you're rotating the
That
prop?
click is just the impulse coupling inside the magnetos.
Got it.
So that means when it's firing, or when you hear that magnetic or that coupling fire, I was 23 degrees before top dead center.
Got it.
So then I can
Adjust.
play with this a little bit and get that extra 20 or so degrees.
Got it.
Again, same thing. This one, 70, the same thing.
Okay,
70
so
for number 3.
number 3.
72, number 5. $72 for number 2.
$70. For which cylinder?
That's number 4.
Number 4. So basically you put the adapter where the spark plug goes, bottom or top, whatever is easiest, and then you hook it up to the compressor gauge,
Yeah.
and then you turn it on
Basically, yeah.
after you find out that the piston's at the very top.
Yeah, once you get yourself in compression, because you could have the piston on top and not be in compression.
Okay.
Then you turn the tester on and all the air will rush out the exhaust or the intake or whatever valve might be open.
Okay. Is there any way that a newbie can mess this up at any cost, mess up the engine by doing this incorrectly?
They could really hurt themselves for
Got it.
sure.
Okay.
There's a good amount of power behind this. You, on the 421s especially, it's a really big prop, you know, a really big engine.
Yeah.
If you were to get a little bit over center, that prop's going to take you.
Oh, wow.
Pretty strong, and
Yeah.
it's not going to stop.
Yeah.
So-
it's good to have a good grip on the prop.
Definitely, I mean, it's best to even have just a second person
Hold
holding
it
the prop.
down. Got it.
On smaller engines, you can kind of get away with it, you know, but it's still a fair amount of force.
Got it.
You know, that's why I'm always having to make sure the air is off and I have
Yes.
my hand on it before I even turn
Interesting.
this on.
Okay.
'Cause otherwise, this could just
Okay.
go. You know? So, pressure. $72 for number 6.
We just completed a run-up and a compression check on this beautiful Columbia 400. Thank you for jumping in on our YouTube video. Miguel, any final thoughts?
Come by OCR.